Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Rust video. Yeah. So this is not so much going to be an update, it's going to be more of a video. My name is BioLaser, and today we're going to be talking about Rust console for Xbox and PS4. Now, I know some of you on on one of my videos that I said is Rust console pay to win. And a lot of you were like agreeing with me and disagreeing with me, and some of you brought up a good point. It was like, well, pay to win, like, what's the definition of it? And technically, if you have 3 day early access, does that mean that you're going to have an advantage over me? Now, if we come over here and we actually look at the definition of pay to win, it says games that let you buy better gear and allow you to make better items than everyone else at a faster rate, and then makes the gameplay largely unbalanced. Now, remind us, largely unbalanced, even for those people who have in the skills in the game without playing. Now, I get it. I guess some of you were like, well, if you have 3 day early access, like, isn't there a blueprint system? And I did talk about it a little bit more about the blueprint system on my like crafting guide. If you guys want to check that out, it's gonna be on the right upper hand corner. But yes, I get it. You guys are gonna be like, well, you're gonna have blueprints over me, like you're gonna have the chance of getting blueprints before I do and things like that. Now, I don't know if the tech tree is going to be available on Rust console. Rust console has said already that they made it on their little post saying that it's not going to be the exact same game. It's going to be their version of the game. So I don't know if this is going to be on at launch like the tech tree, or are we going to go back to like where you had to find the items, in the wilderness, or basically find the items while you're playing the game, and at the same time, catch some of these things. Now, there is a couple of things that the Rust devs said. And the Rust devs said, and I remember I said this in the last video, they specify that they were going to have other servers aside from the 3 day head start servers, so that way people that want a fresh experience are going to be able to experience that and not have to play with other people. With that said, having a 3 day head start is not game breaking because there is wipes on Rust. I literally went and I Google how often Rust wipes happen, and I come over here and it literally says force wipes occurred in Rust every month. This is because Rust technically on PC gets updated every month, whether it's patched this or whether it's patched in this, or it always gets updated every month. And it says whether the game is being updated by Facepunch Studio or just keeps the same schedule, though it is not hard to predict when it will occur. Force wipes Rust happens the first Thursday of each month. Now, let's say that Double 11 is going to keep with the same schedule that that Rust on PC or Facepunch has. Even though they said it's not going to be the exact same one, but it's probably going to be something similar to it. At least I hope so. Now, I also come over here and I was like, how often, what are consistent of monthly wipes? Rust monthly wipes progress eliminate everything a player has done over the previous month by forcing them to have a fresh start. Every structure they build, everything, resources, like that. Now, basically, you get the point. Wipe is a wipe. Now, this is another thing that comes down here. It says the progress that wipes typically consider. Oh my God, man, I can't read today. Coincides with updates to the game, which the developers of Pacepunch Studios often details in blogs, among other fixes. The biggest change in January 2021 update was force wipe of every player's building blueprints. They have other purposes too. Other, it says the monthly progress wipes the clutchers, the game world, removing, abandoning. You get the whole point. Now, I've personally played Rust on console, and I've played Rust on dedicated and stuff like that. Whenever there's a month wipe, usually I play on servers that say bi-weekly or monthly. So that means that every 2 weeks the server gets wiped and then everybody continues, but you continue to keep the blueprints that you already have, blueprints like regular stuff like weapons. You got like these 10 things right here. You don't start off with these weapons. I learned them, you know these are things you're going to start off with when there's a wipe, if you learn them on the last wipe. This is called a VP wipe. If they wipe your VPs, that's a different story. VP wipes happen every month. Whenever there's a force wipe, there's always a VP wipe. Now, I've this has been a consistent thing. Whether it happens every month or every other month, it's gonna happen. VPs are not hard to get. Don't think that they are hard to get. They are not a hard to get situation. They're very easy to find. If you don't know, whenever you're out in the wilderness and you're PvPing with people, it's a different story. Now let's say be like, well, like what if like you come over here and yeah, like and you guys, I don't know, I found an AK or something like that, I found an AK right here, and I'm like, oh yeah, I have an AK now, so like now I could go murder everybody. Now I could do that, or I could just learn it on this thing. But look how much it's gonna take me to learn an AK. Just for me to research an AK, I need 500 scraps. Okay, 500 scraps. On top of all that, it's gonna cost me because I have to make a tier 3 bench. Now, a 3 tier bench is not something cheap. It is not a cheap thing at all. It is actually worth 1,000 metal scraps. It is not worth it for me to build a workers bench level 3 when I could just build a 500 scrap one that it costs. Oh, workers bench level 2 costs as much as it's going to cost me to research an AK. Now, most of the stuff that you're going to learn with workers bench 1, workers bench 2 is not like I don't know how else to stress it to you guys, but to tell you that me as an experienced veteran, I've played with the boyfriend squad, and I'm telling you that this game is not it's not game breaking to start a 3 day early a 3 day wipe. If you don't believe it, we're gonna be doing a challenge where we're gonna be playing. We're gonna wait until halfway into the wipe, and we're gonna jump into a new server, and we're gonna try to play from the middle up, just to prove to you that those 3 days are not game breaking at all. Now, if they gave us, I'll tell you this: if they gave us an entire week head start, then I would be like, okay, that is game breaking. But 3 days is not game breaking at all. It is not really game breaking at all. A week, yes, that's that is game breaking. Especially on a like even on a server that wipes every month or even bi-weekly, that is kind of game breaking because that's an entire week. I'll tell you right now, on your first day, you'll probably get enough scraps to build like your little shit shack. Something small, something that looks like this. On the first day, you'll probably get enough things to build something like this. Something that's small but not too big, something that gets the job done like this. He's like, yeah, I have this and I got some cool stuff going on. Oh no, wait, actually this is a bad example. This is the one that I wanted to show you guys. There you go, it's right here. It's my baby right here. You could probably have something like this. Now, beg to differ. I've been building this on stream, and we got these doors on when we killed the tank and stuff like that. But yeah, this is something that you look at, maybe like on day one or something like that on Rust. So, I mean, I don't think you're gonna have a workers bench level 2. You'll probably have a level 1. But this is something that you would have. And if you have something bigger than this, you're probably gonna get wrecked if you're a solo player. If you're a duo or trio tribe, then yeah, maybe you'll survive. But it's not, like I said, it's not game breaking at all. Now, if you guys want to argue about this, argue it down in the comments. But I'm telling you, as a person who has played this game, this is not. I've played it, and I'm telling you, I know that it says a lot of people are saying, "Oh, the wipes, they happen, or the VP wipes, they happen rare and stuff like that." But it's not. It's actually not a rare thing. They happen either every month or every 2 months, because there's always a force wipe. And if I would even show you that, if I go over here and I log out of the server that I'm currently at, and if I go right here and I go to play game, now mind you, before we do, I have streamer mode on, so this is what you see. It literally says it right here. There's a battle royale mode. There's a vanilla. Everything that says vanilla, that means a standard, regular, official thing. Weekly wipe, weekly wipe, weekly wipe, monthly wipe, bi-weekly wipe, monthly wipe, weekly wipe, monthly wipe, bi-weekly wipe, and you get the point. They wipe bi-weekly, and every month they will do a VP wipe. Yes, there is servers out there. There is servers out there that don't wipe blueprints at all. But for the most part, every official servers have a VP wipe every month. Now they might not be a VP wipe, but once again, I repeat, there might be servers out there that don't have VP wipes. But the majority of the servers that are weekly, monthly, or bi-weekly are or do have monthly wipes. So for those of you that don't think that this, don't be worried about it, guys. I'm telling you, it's not It really isn't like a game breaking mechanic. Once again, you have to think about it this way. Why would they not have a weekly or a monthly wipe on VPs? If you think about it, there's not a lot of blueprints. So once you get all the blueprints, then what is the point of you even gathering more blueprints? You already got the blueprint, so all you're in there is for the PvP. So there is no longer, hey, let me go get AKs. Hey, let me do this. Like, what's the point? Then eventually the game loses its magic. It loses its touch. This is why wipes happen. This is why VP wipes happen. Because just searching for VPs is an amazing thing. Because you're like, oh, dude, we found the VP for this. That's it. Now we can make it. This is amazing. You know? Now we could actually go raid because now we have a VP for a charger. Now we have a VP for some C4 and things like that. So please, guys, I don't know how else to stress it. I don't know how to say it. It's not pay to win. If it was a week head start, then yeah, I'll be like, yeah, this is broken. That is pay to win. But since it's not, I'm gonna tell you, it's only 3 days. It's not pay to win. Hopefully, this clear a lot of things for you guys that are new to the game. I don't want you guys to get confused. I did see a lot of YouTubers out there saying this, and a lot of YouTubers saying, "Oh, like a 3 day head start, that's kind of broken and stuff like that." But again, you don't have to play. You don't have to play with like the people that head start 3 days. I mean, they literally said it themselves that they're gonna be, posting. What else can I say? They're gonna be making new servers, I should say, that are not gonna be the same servers as the people that have a 3 day head start. That way, for those of you that bought the standard version, don't have to. So this is what I mean by this. Hopefully, this helped out a lot of you, and I hope this news actually came. And I hope you guys are not, I hope you guys are thinking about if you guys did buy the standard version, then I'll see you guys at launch. If you guys didn't, then I would see you hopefully in one of the 3 day head start servers. But it is what it is. I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure to drop that like button. Make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel, and make sure to hit that notification bell button to be notified whenever I post another video. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Let's close the door before somebody gets in. Yeah.